we want to do is just really try to set up what we looked at last night for the daily breakout at around 2400. This is price activity, a daily chart of Bitcoin for basically all of 2017. You can see that we had a long uptrend here. And this is a very nice trend line here where we can actually have a lot of touches. The more touches you can have in a trend line in the price activity, the stronger, more relevant it is. So we had from the swing low area here at around 881. We've had sort of almost a touch here, but basically we swung this trend line up to here and extended it, and it had a touch here and a couple of close touches here. So those are a very good trend line initially to set up on your daily chart to basically describe, if you will, the activity of the daily chart, the momentum moving up and reacting to swing highs, etc. A swing high is a local area where it is the highest of the most recent bars. So this is a swing high here. It's a swing high, an all-time high here. And swing lows are, again, the opposite. So a swing low here, 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 and here, and obviously a large one here. Swing highs and swing lows are very important to note on a chart because they become targets for testing the price activity in future trading, as well as potential breakouts of those swing areas. They obviously are previous price points where traders have decided to stop the momentum. So obviously in this swing high here, it was heavily rejected by sellers coming in. Same thing here, and buyers coming in here and in here. So this is a very good trend line. I'm going to leave this in my daily chart for quite some time, and then eventually I'll draw a new trend line from here to this swing low, and so on and so forth. What happened last night was, obviously over the last few days we had price really falling apart here, taking out a number of swing lows. This one here, it took out this area, it took out this area, and it tested this swing low here. Look at that. These two prices are almost identical, and this is something you're going to find typically on well-traded, highly liquid markets. So swing low here, taking out previous swing lows and testing this swing low all the way back from May 27th. That swing low is about the 1810 to 1815 area. And what we had here was a V reversal. So we had the market breaking down, testing that swing low, and then buyers coming in, supporting it and bringing it right back to where it started its sell-off. So it started its sell-off here, came down, came back up. That's called a V reversal. When you see a V reversal, that is typically going to send a signal that there's potential for a breakout to the upside, or rejecting the initial sell-off. And what are we looking for to confirm that is to take out the swing highs of the V reversal. So we have a swing high here, right at about 2400, and a swing high here right at 2400. So any prices exceeding this is obviously taking this reversal further. The next thing we were looking for is a trend line coming down, basically describing this sort of sell-off phase. We've been in a bit of a sell-off phase from the all-time high for a number of days and weeks, and that's indicated by lower highs. So we've got an all-time high, then a lower high here, a lower high here, a lower high here, but it was setting up a nice wedge, by the way, over here, because we have a higher low, a higher low, and a higher low. So if you have lower highs and higher lows, you're getting a triangle, you're getting price compacted. Obviously there's going to be a breakout when you see this compacting like this, and there was an initial break up to here, setting sort of a new swing high here, but notice that this is lower than this high, so you're in a bit of a down phase, and then we had a lower low. So with this V reversal, I had a new trend line from a number of days ago set in here, and the swing highs of the V reversal were right at 2400. We had a trend line describing the sell-off phase right at about 2400 on this daily bar, right? So I set my buy stops last night. I noticed this condition right at 2400. I actually raised them up just above the figure. 2400 is a figure where there's going to be natural resistance in such a figure as 2400. So I put my buy stops in at 2404. Last night at about 12:30, I noticed this condition, and um, those were triggered this morning. I'm in the time zone of Eastern Standard Time, which is UTC -5. So uh, right in this area, because of all these number of conditions, you've got a downtrend line, you've got a V reversal, you've got swing highs of the V right here and here at 2400. If we can break that swing high at 2400 and also this trend line, then you're going to see higher time frame buyers come into this market and support this breakout trade. So that is how we set up, or I set up the go long. So you don't always have to try to say, oh, I should have bought it down here. There's always going to be conditions to buy and sell. Whether you missed a move or not, there's always a new condition that you can be looking for in this case, it was a breakout trade. So that's why I went long at 2404, and this had a good run up into, guess what? The next swing high, the swing high from previously back in the beginning of July, 2620 area. Notice that this momentum took it right up to test again this previous swing high. So lots of buyers came in this morning and took it right to this test area here. So now we've got the conditions where for this daily chart to go back out of a sell-off phase and start to uh, bring in a more of a positive trend, we've got to take out some of these swing highs. So we've got to take out this swing high here, and obviously that we've got to take out this swing high here, and then the all-time high.